little elevation sensation.
It's a great opportunity. We got 4 guys in that 28-man list, so great representation, and hopefully guys stay healthy, and come summertime, put on that USA jersey. That's always a big deal and a great opportunity. So we're looking forward to it.
Coach K said on a conference call today that from 2010 when you were playing for him to now that you've become one of the best players in the league. When you hear stuff like that, what does it mean to you?
I mean, it's great support, and obviously Coach K see me, play against his teams in college, and obviously the 2010 World Championship team, being on that squad for that summer, learned a lot from him. So I've had great coaches, great people looking out for me along the way, giving me bits and pieces of advice and encouragement. So for him to say what he said and just kind of show that kind of love is definitely, I don't take it for granted, and definitely a big compliment from him.
In the conference call this morning, he talked about coaching Seth, and he said that you've been smart. He would also had a chance to coach you. Has he ever told you anything like that? And if so, just kind of what's your relationship like with him?
He mentioned it when we played in 2010. We played, and every time I go watch Seth play, we talk, and he's done wonders for Seth being there every single day. Seth talks about him, so much that you can tell how much he's impacted, how he sees the game, and his confidence and motivation. I got a sense of that just from the month and a half we were together. But obviously I learned from another great coach as well, Davidson, Coach McKillop. So things worked out, but definitely it's kind of funny to hear Coach K say what he said about the recruiting process and how things would have been different.
Can you talk a little bit about how you look at your year so far? I mean, your three-point shooting is down a little bit, but your assists are way up. Is it things that you've targeted? How would you evaluate where you are right now?
I feel like I'm playing well, and just can continue to get better. Defensively, I feel like I got better with how we're playing in our system and what Coach expects of me on that end every night, sticking to the game plan. But offensively, I'm not really worried about the three-point shooting. I'm taking a lot of them, and I feel like they're good shots, and hopefully I'll get some more good looks, and they'll start to fall, and that percentage will rise. But being able to just have the ball in my hands and make plays, and trust my teammates to do what they do on the court. My role is to just make the right decision every possession. I feel like I'm gonna continue to get better at it. Obviously, talk about turnovers and all that kind of stuff. They're gonna be high, but I got to continue to just study the game and not be careless with the ball and be aggressive, and good things will happen.
KD said today on Twitter he wouldn't have a chance against you in a three-point contest. He called you the best shooter the NBA has ever seen. How are you handling all this stuff people are saying about you right now?
I mean, I take it in stride and understand, to be healthy, be playing well on a winning team, and the way that we play exciting brand of basketball that people hopefully will notice, and to have your peers. The same kind of thing like what Coach K said, to have your peers and to have legends that know the game of basketball and have seen so many guys come through the ranks and play, to say good things about you and your team. It means we're moving in the right direction, and hopefully we can sustain that level of attention we're getting for the change that we made, and everybody having a part in that. So it's definitely a good thing.
It does sound like the Warriors are getting some national attention. When you lead among all the teams, the number of people that are going into the U.S. team, I mean, it's an indication perhaps that even the East Coast is starting to understand this Golden State Warriors franchise.
Yeah, I mean, we've come a long way, and obviously we're only 2 years removed from a sub 500 year, so it's just amazing the change in mood and atmosphere and expectation. from outside the locker room, but also just throughout the organization with the way Coach Jackson just infused his presence in everything that we do. So to have 4 guys on the roster, D-Lee an all-star last year, different things that we've kind of established ourselves. We have to just stay hungry, not get too ahead of ourselves. Obviously, we have to take advantage of the opportunity we have going forward the rest of the season, and see what happens.